Hello. I'm happy to be back. I hope you were able to do your assignments. That is to insert or type in your student names, um, the scores for all the subjects, CA, and exams. If you did, then great. Okay. You might notice that the name of school, serial names, serial number, names, and so on now is boldened. You can easily do that by highlighting whatever it is you're doing and clicking on bold here. If you want it italics, if you want it underlined, or whatever it is you want. Okay, so can we continue? I guess it's a yes. Um, Before we continue, I was thinking, yes, I did not show you how to save your file. So you come here, there's a diskette here, you see, save. I've already saved. Once you click on it, it will prompt you on the place of the name of your file. Type in whatever school or whatever it is you want to remember your file with. Here I saved it as DIY Excel training. Good. So can we continue? Yes. The first formula you're going to be inserting is that of the total. And you know that totals for subjects are sum of the CA and the total, isn't it? And the exams, isn't it? So you click on equal to, just simply click on the cell C4. You can either type in C4 or you click on the cell, then you type in the plus sign. That you do by pressing shift and then the equal button. They are on the same button, so then you click on the second. Okay, you can see D4 is highlighted. Then you enter it. Simple. So once you do that, you remember the cross I talked about in the previous video? You click on it and then drag. The formula is inserted for all the other names. You come here, do the same, equal plus, enter. This plus, and then you drag down. Sorry, I left out the last cell. Good. You come here, do the same, equals plus, enter, and drag to the end. Good. So you can see in less than a minute, we have our scores set. The next is the total, the grand total I was talking about too. And I'm sure you know that the grand total is the totals of each subject. So how do you do this? Equal, you come here to the total of the first student, plus, and then the final one here. Then you enter it. Good. So we have our first total, and you click and drag to the last point. Okay, so we are done with the totals. The next is the average, and you know that average normally is the total divided by the number of subjects, isn't it? So for this work, here we have 3 subjects. So you say equals to this total, which is L4. The divide by is the slash. So you just click on the slash where the question mark is, and then you 3 and enter. So you have 57. Click and drag. Beautiful. So at this point, we've gotten the total for each subject, the grand total, the average, and the grade. And the average. So now we are going to the grade. Okay, so this time around, we have to just fix in this data. the formula we want the way it is. There's no shortcuts. So we say equal to if open bracket, don't close it. The open bracket is at 9, but you have to shift and press the 9 button. Okay, open bracket. This first average we have here, we're going to be using average to get the grade, so you can click here. M4 greater is on the same button with full stop, so you will press shift and press the full stop button. Greater or equal to 70, comma, then you open your inverted commas, A, close your inverted commas, okay, then comma, if open bracket M4 greater or equal to 60, comma, your inverted commas, B, close your inverted commas, comma, if open your bracket M4 greater or equal to 50, comma, open inverted commas, C, close your inverted commas, comma, if, take note that I have not been closing any brackets, M4 greater or equal to 45, comma, inverted commas, D, comma, if open bracket M4 greater or equal to 40, comma, inverted commas, E. Yeah, comma. Now for F, you don't need to type in any if again, just open inverted commas and write F, type in F and then close the inverted commas. That means anything less than 40 is an F. Okay, then you close the brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you press enter. You can see the grade of Abel. It has a C. Click and drop. What makes your work very fast is the click and drop, so you have to master it. You can see the grades for each of the students. Now the position. Positioning is the ranking formula. So you click on equal, rank, your ranking based on the total. So the next thing is the position. You're going to equal rank, open bracket. You're using the total, so you say L4. Remember the way we did the other time, you can just click here and type this, comma, $sign. $sign and 4 are on the same button, so you press shift and then the $sign. Then L, another $sign, then 4, then colon, then $sign, then L, another $sign, then the number here, on the original worksheet, which is 13, where your work ends. Here it is 10. You're not using 10, you're using 13. So 13. Then you close the bracket and enter. Beautiful. So you have your position. Do the same, click and drag. Good. So we have position, we have grade, we have average, total, and everything is set. You can begin to work on your. So who came first? Oh, Fatima. So the first in my fictitious result sheet is Fatima. Good. So the next thing I want to show you is just for aesthetic purpose. You copy your whole work. You come here, click on the drop down, and then you click on all borders. That makes your work stand out so that when you print, it comes out bold with the lines. If you don't click here and you don't tell the person printing for you, it will come out without the lines. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is just for you to work with ease when it comes to transferring the scores of your students to the result sheet. Okay, there's something that is called filter. I'll show you how to apply it. You use names. You can use any of these things you inserted here, exams, total, or anything to filter. But I want to use the names just for example purpose. So you click on the names column. You come here. You see sort and filter. Click on it. You see filter. Click. Immediately a drop down appears here. Click on it. So you come here. You can deselect, select all. You can decide to type in the name of the student you want to transfer his or her details to the result sheet, or you can do it one after the other, like for this. So I picked Abel. Click OK. You can see that only Abel appears here. So you can easily transfer his scores without any mistakes. Okay, because it's just Abel. If you have everything, you might mistakenly insert someone's scores for him. So, and like that. Okay, so you can remove the filter. Okay, you can remove the filter by coming here. And it's back. Okay. So I assure you, as you use Excel over and over again, you become more proficient, more like a professional. Okay, there are other things we can use Excel for, but for now, we'll stop here. I hope you understood everything we did, and you can get back to the video anytime to watch if you make any mistakes. Thank you. Bye. I wish you the best.